Schwarzenegger, he sounds like a hack. He's a governor, and I've always appreciated when he's called into the show.
Yes.
He's always gotten into the spirit of it. But to talk about the gays like that is ridiculous. I'm a straight man personally, but I'm all for the gay marriage. Why?
For what it's worth, George, here's another guy who feels like an asshole this morning.
You're not alone.
You're not alone. That's it. You know, just because you got duped, a lot of other people did too.
He was a brilliant mimic.
Yes, he is.
You know, but listening to it now, and all the silly things that followed, why didn't I catch on? You know,
why not? How does that affect any of us?
Yeah,
what's wrong? You don't like the gays? Why? You can't use that term?
No, I do like the gays. I have no problem with it. I'm not a homophobe whatsoever. I just don't see, George was asking you a serious question. You're just trying to play it off like a big joke.
Well, like I said, I'm pumped up with drugs right now. What the hell's the matter with you? Why don't you relax? Maybe you should dabble in some gay. Maybe you should try it.
Oh, my. I don't know that Arnold should be running the state of California right now.
If he's on Viking.
I agree with you, Robin.
No. All right. Well, thank you for the... What is that, George?
One good thing that came out of this is, you have 3.3 million listeners, and you got that guy from Oklahoma who's straight to say he thinks gay marriage should be the law. And this in Oklahoma, where they have two of the most arch-conservative senators there.
George, there's no covering it up. We have to listen to this embarrassment of a phone call.
Oh, I thought you were going to let me filibuster.
No, don't delay here. Okay, let's get back to the action. Call.
Yeah,
Thanks.
whatever.
All right, Governor? Hello? Yes, I want to thank you for calling in.
And I want to thank you for that statement that you made, and I am serious. I will hold you to that comment that you made.
All right.
Well, listen, George, I appreciate that. And Howard, thank you so much for having me on the show. And this is great. I'm free to say what I want now. I love it.
Yeah, you did. I heard you say the S word, which...
yes, I did. I will say it many more times when I come on the show. But, Howard, let me say something. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
And you guys have a great time. I'm going to go get some sleep because boy, I'm really fucked right now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and by the way, I know in Pumping Iron, that movie that you did, you used many foul words. I
did use a lot of foul words, and also I smoked a little weed at the end of the movie there.
Right.
I might do that right now. So.
Right.
You're doing it all, huh?
You're smoking weed, and you might even get a reach around from George Takei.
Why not?
Thank you very much, Governor, and I'm glad to see. By the way, it's amazing to me that when he said he would go smoke some weed right now, that's when I really thought George would catch on. He's the governor.
I wanted to believe.
You were so passionate in your stand on gay marriage, you couldn't hear.
What did he have to say? I'm going to get back to fucking a kid now.
Yeah, I was waiting. You know what? I think my favorite line is still to come, which is when I said, George was in an internment camp.
Uh-huh.
And Arnold goes, big deal.
I don't give a...
Well, he goes, I don't give a rat's ass, or something like that.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's Austrian.
That's what he said. He goes, I don't care about that kind of stuff. I'm Austrian. Right. I think that's coming up, or maybe we shorten this up. Maybe that got cut out. Right?
I don't know.
That George Takei got something from you today, a guarantee that you will... I don't know if it's the Vicodin talking.
He said he'll sign the bill.
He says he'll sign the bill.
Howard, we have made history here, and Californians,
yes, we have.
I think will be very grateful to you.
And also, no more Mexican drivers, no more women, no more Asian drivers. They're done.
Right.
Do you know that this Asian was the best helmsman in Starfleet?
That's right.
So there's that to put that stereotype to rest.
That was a TV show.
Yeah, but, Governor, George, who is Asian, was the captain of his own spaceship. Yes.
Right. Well, that's why they're always crashing that goddamn ship, because they didn't know.
I did not crash. In fact, I came to the rescue of that Captain Kirk, who was about to be blown away to smithereens by those Klingons.
Oh, you're Asian. So much
You didn't
better
see
than
Star
everybody.
Trek 6, I see.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Did
you.
Arnold say that Asians think they're so much better than everybody? Is that
Did you say that? We heard you say...
Yes, those damn Asians always trying to take over everything from the white man.
You must be kidding, right?
Oh.
He must be kidding.
Yeah, you're
I
kidding.
can't believe that. He's a politician.
I mean, George spent his youth in an internment camp, essentially a concentration camp during World War II, and you would say that to him?
Well, hey, shit happens, you know.
Do you know that there were barbed wire fences 2 or 3 layers of barbed wire fences with guard.
What's the matter, George?
Reel it in.
What is the matter with me?
Wait, this is my favorite.
You know, I don't think I can take this.
George, this is my favorite line. When you start talking about the barbed wire at the internment camp when you were a young boy during World War II, and Arnold's reply is just priceless. Here it is.
Stars and machine guns pointed at innocent American citizens.
Well, yes,
and we were incarcerated simply because we happened to look like the people who bombed Pearl Harbor. So,
what do you say to that, Governor?
Listen, I'm Austrian. I don't give a shit.
No.
You are a disgrace to the Austrian people. I'm sure the Austrian people would be very, very...
In fact, hey, listen, let me tell you something. I don't even care about Austria anymore. I just owned my own hometown.
George, he's the governor of California. He said he doesn't give a shit about... I can't take it.
I am so mortified.
This has got to be the most...
This is humiliating.
You know what, George? I've been in radio 25 years. This might be the best thing I've ever done. I'm going to be honest with you. I got to be honest.
Well, I agree. It is the best thing you've ever done because we got that guy from Oklahoma.
There's the silver lining.
Let's finish the call. I think it's wrapping up right now.
Oh, right. That's true.
Yeah, they took your name off the stadium.
The hell with them.
Right. Well, you've said a lot.
Man.
Governor, I love when you call in. I know there are differences of opinion. I happen to side more with George on this issue of same-sex marriage, but...
right.
Listen, you're entitled to your opinions. I'm shocked at that you don't care about the Japanese internment camps. But yet you're being honest. You are Austrian, and the Austrians don't normally care about that kind of stuff, and you're being straight about that. All right. Thank you so much, Governor.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, and please drop by and see us in person.
Absolutely.
All right. The Governor of California, mixing it up with George Takei, our announcer.
And, Howard, thank you for creating this opportunity, and we are going to hold him to that statement they made on this show.
Go ahead, George. You bet. You can tell everyone you spoke to the Governor, George, and you spread the word that he guaranteed you.
He better do it now. What are we going to do?
Way to go, George. You got the Governor of California to say that same-sex marriage will be allowed.
And a guy from Oklahoma. Boy. I'll tell you what, I was turned down by George, but I'm receding like a turtle.
Let me say good morning. Let me say good morning to Russell. Russell is calling from Idaho. Good morning, Russell.